We can now continue with our next piece, which is the flower design. We're going to do it the same way as we did the first one. We're going to start with the central one and then work our way out. So working from the front of our pewter on our semi-soft surface, we're going to draw with a medium to a hard pressure the central pattern. We can then remove the semi-soft surface so that we can flatten. We can then tidy up with the Teflon tool. We can then continue with the next two petals. So back onto our lino. Working from the front, we draw in the two side petals. We can then remove the lino, place it on our hard surface so that we can flatten. We can then tidy up with the Teflon tool. Back onto the semi-soft surface, we can add the next two. And then we can flatten again. And I'm going to flatten on the outside with the paper stump. And then I'm going to use the Teflon tool to flatten the inside small areas. We can then define with the metal ball tool, and then after we've defined, we can move our pewter to the back, place it on our soft surface, and then we can add the detail lines from the back. So on our soft surface, we turn our pewter upside down, and we can draw in the detail lines. Place our pewter back to the front on our hard surface, and then we can flatten again. And then we can define. And then we can define. Now we can add the frame around. So we've got this internal frame that we have to lift up, the same as we did with this outer frame. And then we can do the overall frame as well. So back onto our semi-soft surface. I'm going to do that internal frame first. And then I'm going to do the internal outside frame. And then the outside frame. And then we can remove our liner, place it on our hard surface, and we can flatten around. And we can also flatten the internal square. And then we can tidy up our edges. And remember to always go a little bit over your design. Now we can lift up that design from the back. So we turn our pewter upside down, place it on our soft surface. Again, I'm going to use my hands and a combination of my hands and the paper stump. So I'm first going to do the frame, a little bit the paper stump, and then do a little bit with my hands just to shape that out a bit. And then we can flatten. Turn it back to the front and flatten from the front. I'm also flattening around the entire wing. So we're almost done with our bottom wing.